Hey everybody, Miss Dietrich here. We're taking a look at question number 2. Here's the dot plot that we're supposed to use for both questions 1 and 2, and this is what they want to know. Select 2 or more statements that are true. The mean is greater than the median, so that means we're going to have to find both of those things. There is one mode, that means we need to find the mode. The median is one of the modes, so we already committed to finding those 2 things. There are 3 modes, or the range is greater than the mean. So we need to find all 4 of those things because they're all mentioned in each of the answer choices. So I think probably the easiest one to start out with is the mode. Now remember, the mode is the number that occurs most often, and there can be more than one. Dot plot's really easy to figure out the mode. You just look for the tallest stack, and we have 2 that are equally tall. They both have 4 occurrences. So we basically have 2 modes here. We have 4 and we have 5. All right, so in order to finish this question, let's figure out the rest of the measures of center. Let's talk about the median, how we find that. The median is the number that's in the middle after you put the numbers in order from least to greatest. Now to find the median, when you have a dot plot, you just first have to count how many observations we have here. So if we count up all the dots, we're going to get 14 observations. We have to find the halfway point by taking that number, dividing it by 2. So that means we're going to have 7 pieces of data on the lower half and 7 pieces of data on the upper half. Now when you're using a dot plot, you just want to cross out 7 data points starting on the low end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's do the same thing on the high end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now where do we meet? Well, if we were to put these numbers in order from least to greatest, we have 3 3s, we have a bunch of 4s, we have a bunch of 5s. The 7 pieces of data on the left would be over here, the 7 pieces of data on the right. So that gives us 2 numbers that are in the middle. If we were to find the median, we would have to average 4, we'd have to find the average of 4 and 5. To do that, we have to add 4 plus 5, and then we have to divide it by 2 because there are 2 values, and we get a median of 4 and 5/10. All right, now for the mean. That's the hard part. For the mean, we have to find the sum of all the values and divide by how many there are. So that means we're going to be finding the sum and dividing by 14 observations. To find the sum, we have to count how many observations we had with that quantity. We have 3 dots, worth 3 each, so that's 9. We have 4 dots, worth 4, so that's 16. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 dots with a value of 5 gives us 20. 1 dot at 8, 1 dot at 9, and 1 dot at 10. Add all that up, we get 72. So basically the sum is 72. We're going to do 72 divided by 14, and that will give us the mean. 72 divided by 14, and we get this for the mean. All right, and now for the range, we have to take the highest number in the set, which is right here, the lowest number in the set, which would be any one of these dots, which is here, and subtract them, and we get 7. All right, so now that we have all the measures of center, now let's look at the choices. The mean is greater than the median. Is this greater than that? That's true, so let's put a T next to that. There is one mode. Well, we have 2, so that's false. The median is one of the modes. Median is 4.5. Is that one of the modes? Is 4.5 listed here or here? Nope, that's false. There are 3 modes. Well, we have 2, so if this said 2, you'd be right, so that's false. And the range is greater than the mean, so the range is 7, and the mean is this. Is that true? Is this greater than that? If so, then you're going to put a T next to that. All right, so remember you have to pick 2. Click the 2 that are true.